Good morning, everyone. I usually send announcements on Sunday to let you know what's coming up for the week. I want to make sure you understand that what is due this week. Please check the schedule found in the calendar or the syllabus regularly to know when assignments are due. They also appear on the Canvas calendar, as you see below. Hope you're having a good weekend. We're entering week one of this very fast-paced intersection class. There are some items I want to call to your attention, so here we go. The week one on January 4th to the 10th. These are the 5 chapters we're going to be looking at. Introduction to the class, which basically means chapter 1, Earth and Sun relationships. Chapter 2, Mapping and Emerging Geography Information Technologies, which is portraying the Earth. Chapter 3, Atmospheric Layers. I actually combined chapter 3 and 4, Atmospheric Layers and Solar Insolation. In chapter 5, Atmospheric Movement, Pressure and Wind. As far as the assignments, you can see also map quiz number 1 is going to be due Friday, January the 8th by 11:59. Usually that's the time that they're due. Physical geography news discussion, also due Saturday, the 9th by 11:59 p.m. Key concepts, questions, chapters 1 through 5 are due Saturday, January the 9th by 11:59. Exam number 1, this is a fully online class and a fully online exam. It usually should be available sometime the beginning of the week, likely Monday. And it's going to be due Sunday, January 1st to the 10th by 11:59 p.m. The extra credits syllabus quiz is going to be due on Sunday, January 10th by 11:59 p.m. as well. So the physical geography news number 1 that is due on Saturday the 9th, please follow directions for this assignment carefully. You are to submit 2 paragraphs in response to your chosen news article. In the first paragraph, you are to paraphrase and summarize the article in your own words. And in the second paragraph, you are to connect the contents of the article to topics that are being discussed in class. Also remember that a paragraph is 5 to 6 sentences minimum. Failure to follow directions will result in the loss of points. You can actually find this assignment. There's a list of articles. You choose one of them. You can read them all if you want. They're usually pretty interesting, but you'll need to choose one. Map quiz number 1 for North America, Latin America, and the Caribbean. That is due on Friday, January the 8th by 11:59 p.m. You need to take a look at the map images that are provided, and at the images that are provided, and you need to match the locations on the map, which each has a number, and identify it with the correct location that is provided on the list is provided on the list for you. I'm going to show you very briefly here what some of these look like for the so now this I'm still not showing you the student version, but it should look pretty similar. So for the discussions, you'll see discussion number 1, and this is basically what you'll see. You'll see some directions that tells you when it's due, and each of these articles is a live article. Again, there are, because of the condensed version of this class, I'm putting about 5 chapters. There usually wouldn't be that many, but so you're just going to choose. You need to choose one of those. When you link on it, you'll see that it'll take you to that particular article. And basically, you read the article, and then you are going to again on the first paragraph, you read the article, you tell me what it's about, you summarize it, you paraphrase it, and that would be that for the first. And the second paragraph, you need to link it to what we have going on in the class, the topics that we are discussing in class. So you can go to the modules. In the modules for week 1, you'll see again what I'm just showing you a few minutes ago. This is there's each of the chapters that we'll be covering for this week. There's usually going to be a study guide that basically guides you to the lecture. You have different versions of the lecture. There's just a basic PDF, but there's also one that is mobile phone friendly version that is a lot easier to read. And it's also just a fully on audio version. So if you have perhaps 2 computers or a phone and computer, you may be able to listen to the lecture as you scroll right through it. And again, you'll see the chapters you're supposed to be reading, and then here are all the assignments. I was just getting back to, it's usually a study guide for each of the map quizzes, but this would be an example for map quiz number 1. Actually pretty similar to yours as well. You may not have the preview version. You will just basically be able to just take the class. Let's see. And so, and again, I can't show you the student version because it's not published yet. But you'll see that there's a map with numbers in them. Once you get to be able to take it, there will be questions. You'll say, okay, which number is I don't know, Venezuela, and then you find the number on the map, and you choose which number it is. That would be your answer. Okay. Let's see. Let's get back to this announcement. For the key concept questions, again, those are due on Saturday, January 9th. I'm providing you a template with the terms that you are supposed to find in the textbook, and you should be able to answer each of the terms. And let me again very briefly show you. It may not look exactly the way it is for you, because again, this is not the student version. I'm doing this before the class starts, so it's not published yet. As far as so here's the key concept assignment. Here's the template. Excuse me. So this is what the template looks like. Again, you can download this. I put it as a Word document for you to download it, and you can type in the definitions, look them up in your textbook. Make sure you complete them all so you can get all the points. Once you complete it, you can save it as PDF or Word. If you're a Mac user, do not save it as the default, which is Pages. Save it as a Word document or as a PDF. Otherwise, I can't read it. If I can't read it, I can't grade it. If I can't grade it, you will get a 0 on it. So again, that's once you have completed the template, and you save it somewhere so you identify and you know which one it is. Many people sometimes forget to save it and they send me the blank one. If you do that, you may you may not make it on time by the deadline to be able to get the points. So be very careful with that. Save it somewhere that you can find it. Once you're ready to, once you have completed it, then you're gonna find this. This is usually means an assignment. You're gonna then find a page like this. Again, it's not gonna look exactly like this, but once you have your template, right, you're gonna go here. There's gonna be an area there that it says submit. Once you see that, you can hit find your document and submit it. Let me double check, but I don't think it's gonna let me show you how it looks like a student. Yeah, it's not because I haven't published it yet. So, but anyway, so once you're ready to submit, you should be able to. Yeah, right now it only shows those that are published. But anyway, once you submit it, you will be done with that assignment. Okay, continuing on. Again, the exam, it will be set up. In fact, there will be, once the exam is ready to go, there will be instructions as to how to complete it. The syllabus quiz, again, is extra credit, but it has to be submitted by the deadline. If you submit, it won't be, I won't accept it after the 10, basically. It will defeat the purpose. It is for you to review the syllabus and for you to be familiar with it. There's also a non-graded icebreaker on Canvas. This is simply just for you guys to introduce each other. Again, you'll find it in the discussions area. I think I have a link also on the modules. But if you look at the icebreaker, basically it just asks you some questions. You have to submit it by the 10th. It's not graded, but it's just a way for us to get to know each other. I already put mine up there. It answers the question. It gives you a little bit idea of who I am. And I basically want you to do that, everybody. Then can look at the submissions, and then we'll ask you to at least say hi to at least 2 people in the class. Okay. So again, make sure you notice that all the assignments have a deadline. You will have 2 opportunities to submit the assignment up until the deadline. In some cases, I'm going to give you about a week to submit it. But if you submit it after the deadline, you're going to lose points. All right, do me late. And mainly because this is a very compact course, assignments that are not submitted by the deadline you'll be losing points. In some cases, you will not be able to submit them. So the class is not set up to work at your own pace. Again, because it's so short, so condensed, everything has deadlines, everything is accelerated, and it's a very strict schedule that needs to be followed. If you plan to drop a class, you need to do so by Monday, January the 5th. It is basically the second day. Tuesday, January the 5th. I don't know why I'm saying Monday. So Tuesday, January the 5th is the deadline to drop or the deadline to add. It is responsibility to drop the course if you're no longer interested. After the Monday class, I would drop students who did not show up on the first day of classes. I would check Canvas daily to see your level of activity. According to school policy, if you do not log in class on the first day, I may drop you because it means you did not show up to class. There's a long wait list. Students who do not show up on the first day, at the end of the day by 11:59, you will be dropped from the class. Next day, I will give an opportunity to those on the wait list based on their priority. Read instructions for all the assignments carefully. The main reason why students lose points is because they don't follow directions, right? So anyway, I know this is a lot. It is the nature of the intercession. This is a very accelerated class. And so I just take a look at the material when you open up the Canvas on Monday, and you're going to have to make a very quick decision whether you'll be able to handle it. It is doable. I taught this class many times. This is actually the first time we're doing it online, but I taught the class online as well. It is very doable. It can be done, but you need to stay focused. It's the only way that it's going to be able to work for you. Have a nice weekend and see you online on Monday. Stay safe and healthy. It's dangerous out there, you guys. This COVID is serious. I can tell you by experience. Anyway, Beth, sound